What's up guys, back in the Konosuba video, and in today's video we are going over beginner dungeon free to play. Pretty simple stuff. Pretty much what I did was, I know that you get a ticket at the beginning of the game where you can get a free equipment and a weapon, at least I'm assuming those are still around. Pretty much just put them on Mitsurugi, who's going to be our main tank. Then I have 2 healers and 2 damage dealers. I just have 2 healers just in case. Their equipment is pretty lackluster. You just pretty much general consensus for a beginner, pretty simple. Just put your best stuff on your units. Just make sure you have, a tank, because they always attack the first slot, or at least they generally like to attack the first slot. So I put Mitsurugi so he can tank a bit better. Then you're gonna have your damage dealer and healer to keep Mitsurugi alive and do enough damage to where he's not gonna die. And of course we have the level 1 assist, because I don't want to give myself a ton of stats, but obviously you would put your best one. Now let's hop in. You don't really need too much for this. This is the pretty basic. It's gonna be too hard. Normally this one wouldn't really need a guide, but I like to make it anyway, just for the newer players to get a gist. You don't have to have these exact characters, like I said. You pretty much, all you need is the general team. For party trait, we are going to actually do physical, just because Mitsurugi and Aqua are here. Actually, no, we'll do physical just because there's more attacks. Union, we'll do fine damage. Note, my characters are a bit more built than your probably beginner characters, what the heck am I talking about? Beginning players, but it should be just fine. Alright, go ahead and do that, bop. And Mitsurugi also has a targeting thing, which I really like. Also, fun fact for you, if you don't know, you can actually hold 2 actions, so we can wait until most of the gauge gets up, and we can use Union's attack, and when we go into the next fight, we'll have 2 actions of Aqua and Mitsurugi. Very helpful if you are struggling, as long as you can take the damage and not be a little bit too low, so if you go to the next phase you get hit right away and die. That is an option, pretty useful for the harder fights. Alright, we are going to try and get damage reduction. Damage reduction and agility up are the best ones personally. I prefer at least 20% to damage reduction, just so you have to take as much, because some of the critical hits can do quite a bit of damage to you. And I like the agility up just because you can get more hits in. It's a bit more useful on mages and legendary characters because they have the elemental basic attacks, plus legendary Aqua heals a ton. I'm gonna do that real quick. See if we can get the stun off. Oh, we didn't get stun off. Oh well. That crit is huge. We're going to attack last second. Get the kill. Easy does it. I just realized this whole time, I'm pretty sure I was attacking the fire enemies. Obviously you would use Aru. That just shows how easy it is, I guess. I totally spaced out and was just... I'm used to the other one. Anyway, terms of damage reduction. Were those the fire enemies? Those were the fire enemies. Man. Oh well. Classic blunder. It looks like Aru's not going to use at all. But yeah, Union takes a little bit more damage just because she doesn't have the elemental advantage, but now she does. So now we are going to be doing quite a bit more, as you can see right here. Bonk, weak. This should kill him. Yeah. We should be able to just use basic attacks. You can honestly auto this. I'm just not, for the sake of the video. It's Ricky straight up missed. That's so tragic. Let's see if we bind him. No. Oh, I didn't think that'd kill. Oh well. Alright, on to the next one. Yeah, like I said before, you'd probably just use Aru on the first 2 and then switch out. If you take a bit more damage, don't be afraid to just bring a bunch of teams or some throwaway characters. A good throwaway character is actually Darkness, especially if you don't have Legendary and you just have one that misses all the time. You can use her on the first stage with, let's say, a healer you're not going to plan on using because you get you know, quite a decent amount of options on your team. You can use a darkness, throw her away, have her take damage, take her off the team when she's at low HP. You can also have up to 1 death on these, if you didn't know. Bonk. I think I will ult with Union here. Man, 3-tier attack down, that's a lot. Dang, I didn't know he did tier 3 down. It should be fine though. Union does more than enough here. I'm gonna save Mitsurugi's ult for the dragon at the very end. Oh, I might have to use it here actually. Let's see, how much do we take? Not too much damage. Bonk. And he is defeated. Let's go. Alright, easy peasy. Let's hopefully we don't have to redraw, because you only get 3 redraws when you're doing normally. I get infinite because I am doing training, because I'd rather not use my dungeon stamina on a stage that's not worth it. Alright, looks like we are going damage reduction the entire time. Normally you'd re-roll for one that's only effective on the next floor, just because this is the last floor, so you get a big bonus, but we'll just take that anyway. Alright, Aru's on the team. Let's go in. Also, I do have my trial active on Mitsurugi. That doesn't really matter. It's up to you guys who you want to trial for the week and use for this dungeon. I recommend focusing on someone that will help in the dungeon, as it's just really useful. Up. Do that so they'll target Mitsurugi. There we go. Aru gets some love. We're just gonna ult to speed this along. Yeah, bop. Yeah, that's some pretty good damage. The trials are no joke. Super helpful. This is our first time with trials for dungeon. I don't know if I'll do a video recommending who to trial. It's really just up to you guys. Aqua obviously is a very good option. And bonk. Alright, and that's that. Free to play, beginner, pretty simple stuff. I just use generic 3 stars, somewhere for events. Obviously, if you have 4 stars who are better, or just have different 3 stars, use those. Just have someone who can tank well, a healer, and a damage dealer for both elements, and you should be, you know, pretty good. There we go, no deaths. Easy peasy. Don't forget to like and subscribe, by the way, if you're enjoying the content. We do Konosuba content every day for the most part. And yeah, thanks for watching.